Magandang buhay, tourists! I am Ron, BJ Kupo, or you can call me Kuya Ron, your tour guide for today. On behalf of SRA Travel and Tours, I'd like to welcome you all. And while we are heading to our destination, I'd like to take a minute to familiarize you with the area and discuss some brief safety precautions. First, I ask you that you remain seated until we reach our destination. Second, always follow the itinerary that is given to you and always stay within the group. And lastly, never leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Now let me tell you some details about Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro. Calapan City is our third-class component city and capital of the province of Oriental Mindoro, Philippines. Calapan is one of the two cities in the Vimaropa region, the other being Puerto Princesa in Palawan. Calapan serves as the region's administrative center. It is also the center of commerce, industry, transport, communication, religious activities, and education in the entire province of Oriental Mindoro. Before we go to our first destination, Angeline Higilian will be your tour guide for our first destination.
Magandang buhay, tourists! I am Angeline Higilian. You can call me Ate Angge, and I will be your tour guide for today. Now, our first destination is Barangay Patas. Welcome to Barangay Patas. Barangay Patas has a population of 932 as of 2020 census. The land area of Barangay Patas has 98.30 hectares. They have 196 total numbers of households as of 2020 census. The barangay composed of two sitios, namely Sitio Tahit and Sitio Centro. We are now going to the historical background of Barangay Patas. The barangay got its name from its prior called Patag, meaning flat land. Every harvest season, people used to gather crops abundantly, which resulted in numerous stock of palay in their warehouse known as kamalig or bangling. The early settler of the place were people from neighboring barangays. Like other barrio Patas was in 1953 when the area became a barrio and Gorgonio Garcia became the first Tiente del Barrio. Now, we've already discussed historical background of Barangay Patas. We are now going to their sources of income. Farming is the major source of income of Barangay Patas because of its topographical location. 70% of the residents here, farmers, fruits, and crops like palay, calamansi, sinturis, lansoles, rambutan, copra, and banana are being harvested therein. The present Barangay Patas captain is Captain Feliciano Sandoval. Their 7 barangay kagawads are Joker Corona, Esterlita Adante, Philip Adante, Romal Ahena, Josephine Reyes, Rufino Garcia, Agosto Santo Niño, and their Sangguniang Kabataan chairman is Ulysses Ramos. Now that we are already know the official of Barangay Patas, we are now sharing to you the achievement of Barangay Patas, and I'm with Ron DJ Kupo to share to you the achievement of Barangay Patas. Year 1953 to 1963 of Gorgonio Garcia as the barangay captain. During his term, they built a primary school for children. The year 1963 to 1968, Gregorio de Castro has accomplished the cleaning of root and filled in all places where water used to stay during rainy days. The year 1968 to 1972, Pedro Sandoval main project consisted of the main bridge connecting Barangay Patas to Sitio Amugis of Barangay Santa Rita.
The year 1972 to 1982, in Staccio he was able to make the former wooden bridge to a concrete one. And the year 1982 to 2002, Benjamin Basiles has headed the barangay for 4 terms. Among his accomplishments were the basketball courts, barangay hall, as well as the renovation of the health center. He also donated a lot wherein the Catholic chapel was created. His other achievements were constructions of protection dike in the drainage canal of PATAS, 20 meters from Sitio Tahic, the reconstructions of Barangay Road at Sitio Centro and Tahic, and lastly, the beautification projects including sanitary measures and distribution of 48 toilet bowls and installations of streetlights in all cities and installation of free-flowing water systems and construction of a multi-purpose hall.
The last achievement of Barangay Patas in the year present, they were able to build a greenhouse where cucumbers, ampalayas, and chiles are planted. And that's the achievement of Barangay Patas. We are heading to the problems of the barangay and the future plans of Barangay Patas. The problems of the Barangay Patas is the underemployment. That is the main problem of the barangay. Other problems are insufficient supply of water for rice fields, absence of potable water for household use, and poor sanitation because of the limited number of toilets in households. And now, the plans of barangay officials here are to install another free flowing water system and to repair the old barangay health center and daycare center at Sitio Centro. There you have it, guys. We finished touring the Barangay Patas, and Sim Japet de Guzman will be your next tour guide for your next destination. I'm Angeline Gillian. Thank you for touring with me. Bye!
Magandang buhay, tourists! I am si Japet de Guzman and I will be your tour guide for your last destination, which is Barangay Personas. Welcome to Barangay Personas. Barangay Personas has a population of 1,901 as of 2020 census. The land area of Barangay Personas has a 372.52 hectares. They have a 412 total numbers of households as of 2020 census. The barangay composed of two sitio, namely Sitio Sampukan and Sitio Ulo. We are now going to the historical background of Barangay Personas. Barangay Personas was derived from the three personas known as the Roman Catholic, as the Holy Trinity, the God Father, the God Son, and the God Holy Spirit. At Barangay Personas was previously a sitio of Barangay Comunal. In 1963, it became an independent barangay. The barangay composed of the three rivers, Personas Rivers, Baco Rivers, and Bayog River. Now, we already discussed the historical background of Barangay Personas. We are now going to their sources of income. Source of income of Barangay Personas is the agriculture, and they have 120 hectares land where they plant palay, squash, corn, bitter gourd, melon, eggplant, and gabi. Barangay Personas is also surrounded by different bodies of water, like lakes, rivers, and sea. That's why 5% of population are fishermen. Mudfish, catfish, and tilapia, and just a few variety of fishes taken from the bodies of water. And that the source of income in Barangay Personas. President of Barangay Personas Captain is Captain Marilyn De Rosales. The Barangay Secretary is Imelda Bool, and the Barangay Treasurer is Rowena Cabrera. There are seven Tagawads are Gilbert Aguilion, Romy Alban, Isabelita San Jose, Boris Di Masupil, Federico Cabral, Severa Alfredo, and Rodolfo Mendoza. There are Sangguniang Kabataan Chairman is Mark Jobit Grantosa. Now that we already know the official of Barangay Personas, we are now sharing to you the achievements of Barangay Personas. And I am with Ron BJ Cupo to share to you the achievements of Barangay Personas. The year 1963 to 1972, Juan de Rosares was the founder of Barangay. He initiated the separation of Sitio Personas, its mother barangay Canubin. When the place became independent barrio, the first project launched was the construction of the barangay road and elementary school for grade 1 and grade 2. The year 1972-1989, the son of Juan de Rosales, succeeded him. During his first term, the following projects were accomplished: a construction of elementary school for grade 3 and grade 4, and construction of barangay chapel and construction of light material multipurpose hall in the Sitio Centro.
The year 1989 to 1992, Victor Olayan Sr. was recognized for the constructions of waiting sheds and the barangay hall and basketball court. A river dike was also constructed under his administration.
The year 1992 to 2002, Arsenio de Rosales accomplished the following barangay development building and establishment of a free-flowing system in the Sitio Centro, and a cementing of barangay roads, distribution of garbage can in all sitios. On the other hand, the Sangguniang Kabataan initiated the installation of basketball court lights, and lastly, the present year, Barangay Personas provide a shelter for 14 families of Mangyan. And that's the achievement of Barangay Personas. We are now heading to the problems of Barangay and the future plans of Barangay Personas. The problem in Barangay Personan, since the main source of income from residents of barangay is farming. The high price of agricultural products such as palay and citrus fruits affect them discreetly. The barangay also need a cooperative to help the residents ill some living. The future plans of Barangay Personas is the barangay official are aiming to have their roads repaired, and they have a livelihood projects implemented for all unemployed. There you have it, guys. We've finished touring the Barangay Personas and Patas. Once again, I'm Sinjapet Guzman. Thank you for touring with us.
Again, on behalf of SRA Travel and Tours, we are very thankful for choosing us to become part of your unforgettable trip in Calapan City. We are looking forward for your next visit. Once again, I am Ron BJ Cupo.
And I am Angeline Gillian.
And I'm Sinjapet Guzman.
Thank you for choosing SRA Travel and Tours. Bye!